Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have an exciting tool here to look at and review. Alright, this is one of my personal ones I use when I work on cars. It's the Midtronics Electrical Systems Analyzer. And what this thing does is it tests your battery, your alternator, and your starter, which is really good. And you're actually going, probably, why would I need something like this? Well, let me tell you why you need something like this. Today's cars are cram-packed with electronics. And half the time, you know, on these older cars like my Volkswagen out here, you can usually tell when a battery goes dead because it would just go, you know, really slow turning, and you know, okay, my battery has it's expired. And now it's time to go get a new one. Well, these cars, modern cars today, they have lots of electronics, and sometimes the battery doesn't completely go dead before the car just doesn't run quite right. Let me give this as an example. I owned a 2008 Kia Spectra 5, and it was running great, and then it would backfire, misfire. It would just seem like it wouldn't run worth a darn. It wasn't, I started to think there was something wrong with the car. And after doing some more research, I got one of these. And sure enough, it told me that my battery was bad. Of course, the battery had been in the car for 5 years. Didn't think, because it started the car every time. I didn't think twice about a bad battery, because, you know, as long as it started. But no, I learned some things, that not always will the battery keep going. So buying one of these tools right here is very good. Now you can't really find this on Amazon or Harbor Freight. This is actually a really high dollar, expensive tool. And the only place I've been able to find it was eBay or Craigslist. And this is where I actually kind of found this. On Craigslist, selling from a pawn shop, they didn't really know what it was, so they got rid of it for 60 bucks. Now, let me tell you, I played them down. They wanted about 80, and I talked them down to 60. And I think they were happy to get with it, and I was happy to run out of the store and go, ha-ha, I won. But these units, right, new, I've seen some on eBay can go up to about 900 bucks to about 300 is about the average. So this was a very good deal. And I suggest that if you ever see one, you need to grab one. If it's cheap and affordable, definitely grab one. They come in handy working on cars today, and I usually test this on all my cars that are having a little bit of trouble, just to double check, make sure your battery, alternator, starter is not working. In fact, the model number on this is the MICRO500XL and everything, and we're going to do a live test on it to show you how this thing works. All right. Today we're going to use my 2004 Ranger as a guinea pig here to show you how this works. Alright, so let me get everything hooked up and we'll go over it. Okay, now that we got the hood open, let's basically hook this thing up. It's very simple. You notice here that we got two clamps, one for your negative and one for your positive. Pretty straightforward. So let me get this hooked up. Okay, about to hook on here the negative cable. And you should see the device come out. Now, this battery's been in here for quite a while. Ever since I bought the car, and the guy had bought it a few years back. So this battery has lasted me a long time. A little Motorcraft battery. Well, let's see what it's reading here. 12.59. That's very good. All right. Now, let's put in the information here. It is telling me to, if you guys can see that, hopefully I can get this thing up in here. All right. Let me see if I can zoom. Alright, press the continue, the enter button. Alright, did that work? Oh, apparently check connection, black clamp. Okay, apparently I didn't get it on there quite right. Thing can be a little bit of finicky sometimes if you don't get them on there just right. In fact, let's move this thing over here. Okay, it is asking for we're going to do it in vehicle or out of vehicle. We're going to do it in vehicle. So we can get that thing, there we go. And we will click the enter button. It is a battery post. Okay. Top post, yes it is. And it is a regular. AMGs are mostly like your power sports, like your motorcycles and four-wheelers and all that use those type of batteries. But this is a normal car battery, so we can just do this. Now let's put in the cold cranking amps. So we need to come over here to the battery, and let's see if you can see it. There it is, 540 cold cranking amps. Okay, so we're going to come back over here, click the enter, and we're going to bump this up to 540. Now it's going to do its little testing here. Temperature is above 32, that is true. And do its little testing. It's good, needs a recharge. Of course, I just drove it not too long ago. You can see the state of the health of the battery. It's probably about 60%. State of charge is about 80. So this battery is getting close to probably being replaced soon. All right. So it just needs a recharge. So I'll just take my little battery charger over there, the little trickle charger, and I'll add some charge to it later on. Here. All right. Now let's go in the vehicle and get this bad boy started up. Okay, we are set up in our vehicle. The first thing we need to do is either put it in park if you have an automatic. If you have a stick shift, make sure you have it in neutral and the parking brake is engaged. Here, now let's click for the starter test. Okay, hang on. You gotta let it cycle back around. I like taking its sweet time. There we go. All right, follow the instructions. Oh, I forgot. Clutch has to be engaged. All right. As you can see, it is normal, so that's good. All right, let's do a charging test. So let's go ahead and gotta wait for it to come back around. All righty. All right. Alternator is putting out excellent voltage. All right, press that to continue. And what it's going to do is it's going to ask me a bunch of questions here, putting all the loads on and make sure, AC and everything. And so we'll see what it'll do. Ask us here. Okay, let's do it. All right, this is loads off, rev engine. So you just got to rev it up and hold. All right, now it's ready to tell us to continue. Engine at idle. All right, turn your loads on. That would be light switches. We'll go ahead and turn all the AC. I'll leave the radio down. Okay, all the loads on. So let's figure out what it does. Alrighty, push it. There we go. Testing it loads at idle. Rev the engine a little bit. Okay. Analyzing data. Normal. Alright, it'll give us some more deep. There you go. It gives you a little bit more information, and it's doing great. So we know. Let me get all this turned off. So everything is working good on this truck. Alright. Alright guys, and this is how this works. Very simple, very straightforward. And it gave me a lot of information, a lot of data. And these things come real handy. I do recommend if you ever run across one and can afford it, buy it. It's well worth the price. It'll save you a lot of pain and aches from taking it to the dealership and having them looking at it just to tell you had a bad battery when you could have done the work yourself. So, just gotta hunt. It took me a while to find one. And I can't really take credit for, discovering this or anything. I mean, I saw a Scotty Kimmer video and he used it and it worked. I decided to give it a shot, and this thing is fantastic. No joke. It will really help you out and everything. So guys, that's going to do it today. If you got any questions or anything you'd like to ask me, please feel free to leave a comment behind. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. All right. If you think this video is worth sharing, please share it to all different social medias here. Also, if you'd like to see more videos on this kind of stuff, more reviews, more tech tips, more anything, please subscribe and everything. And I think next video, we're going to hit up on that toolbox over there. I've been getting emails. You guys have been emailing me about that toolbox, about doing a review on that. So that'll be coming here shortly. So guys, this has been another little tech tip video here. I hope you enjoy, and we will see you next time.